In this video, we're going to go from this old worn shock to this brand new one. Hey guys, welcome back to Charisma Society. In this video, we're going to be changing the shocks on this Tacoma. This is a 1996 Tacoma, Toyota, of course. These are the tools you'll need, and these are the parts that you need. Torque specs will be mentioned throughout the video, so make sure you watch or you won't get the torque specs. But let's get started. We're gonna get started with changing the first strut on the driver's side. We're gonna start off by removing the top bolt, and we're using a socket to measure the nut size, which is a 14 millimeter. We're spraying WD-40 because our nut is pretty seized. And at this moment, everything went wrong. The stud broke. After spending several hours without a welder or any way to hold the stud in place, I resorted to bending the stud into a 70 to 60 degree angle and using leverage to unscrew the nut there. As you can see, it worked in the end. Now we'll be removing the two 12 millimeter bolts at the bottom. And this is a prime example of a failed shock failing to rebound. As a famous mechanic once said, out with the old and in with the new. Here's the sequence for the way the bushings and the spacer should be installed, noting that the one with the collar in the middle goes second, facing upwards. Next, you want to tighten the top nut to 47 foot-pounds. I had to use a little bit of leverage here to get these two bolts in. Now the torque specs for the bottom was saying it was 67 foot-pounds, but I could not find a for sure answer for the two wheelbase, so I did 44 because anything over felt like it was going to strip the bolt. Now we gotta remember how to install a tire. Make sure you use the star pattern and torque to spec. For the Tacoma, it's 80 foot-pounds. Now at some point my microphone turned off, but here I'm showing you the difference between the brand new shock and the old shock. Now let's go ahead and do the other side. With a little bit of editing magic, we can instantly remove the shock. This one's stripped also, as you can see there. Once again, we'll be using leverage to get that bolt on. Don't forget to tighten to 44 foot-pounds. And just like that, we've completed both sides on the front. Now you can clearly see the difference between the shock. The audio's still off, but now we're gonna go and work on the rear shocks. The rear is very easy, it's just 2 bolts and they are the same size. Alright, so all you have to do, since I already broke this, I'll be using this to remove. Battery's dead. Boom. Now we'll probably have to get a hammer for this part. This one still slightly works. As you can see, it'll still rebound, but we're still going to go ahead and replace it because it rebounds too slow than it should. We have our new one here. We're going to go ahead and install it. As you can see, it's going to be really easy. Just slide it back into the little pole pins where it was at and put the bolts right in. We're going to lightly tap the bottom one just to slide it in and get it seated well. Once your bolts are nice and snug, torque them down to 58 foot-pounds. And here are the results for the rear. Okay guys, come to find out while doing the rear right side, that was already off. So that is not a good sign. This is loose, that was off. So that is a big reason why this vehicle was having suspension issues where it felt like a boat. But now we're upgrading either way, so we won't ever have to worry about any issues again. So whenever we were taking off the other one, we realized that that one wasn't connected at the top, so it was just sitting there loose. But now we got it. We're gonna fix it, and we won't have to worry about that anymore because we are gonna install it right. Alright, now that we're done installing it, make sure you torque it down to 58 foot-pounds as well, same as the other side, and you're done. Alright, well that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned how to fix it properly. If I made any mistakes, make sure to leave your comment in the description. That way others know what's right. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends, whoever needs to fix their Tacoma. We did the valve cover gasket, and we did the 4 shocks. But until then, I'll see you next time. Nama? Sí.